How to make English sentences fast and speak fluently. Imagine this. You are standing in front of a group of people. You know exactly what you want to say in your heart, but your mouth refuses to cooperate. You feel stuck. You feel embarrassed. You start searching for the words, but nothing comes out fast enough. Sounds familiar? If yes, then I want you to know you are not alone. In fact, almost every English learner has felt this pain. They know the words, they know the grammar rules, but when it's time to speak everything slows down. You start worrying. Am I saying it correctly? Is my grammar okay? What if I make a mistake? What will people think? And this fear kills your speed. This fear destroys your fluency. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to stay this way. Speaking English fast and fluently is not about memorizing thousands of words. It's not about studying grammar for 10 years. It's about building the right habits, the right methods, and having the courage to be imperfect. In this video series, I'm going to guide you step by step. How to make English sentences quickly. How to remove fear. How to train your brain and tongue to work together smoothly. By the end of these 3 parts, you will have the tools you need to speak English fast, naturally, and confidently. Ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Why you are slow at making sentences. Before we talk about solutions, let's understand the real problem. Why do you speak slowly? Here are the main reasons. You think too much before speaking. You translate from your native language. You are scared of making mistakes. You have weak sentence muscles. You don't practice the right way. Notice something important. It's not your intelligence. It's not because you are bad at languages. It's just the wrong habits, and we can fix habits. Chapter 2. Change the way you think. The first step is mental. You must stop caring about being perfect. When a native speaker talks, they make grammar mistakes too. They forget words too, but they don't stop. They keep flowing. That's why they sound natural. From today, your new rule is speed first, mistakes later. Say your sentences fast. If you make a mistake, fix it while moving forward. Don't freeze. Remember, fluency is the ability to keep going, not the ability to be perfect. Chapter 3. The Magic of Chunking. Here's a secret of fast English speakers. They don't build sentences word by word. They use chunks, small groups of words that go together. Examples of chunks. I don't think so. Can you help me with? I'm not sure about that. It depends on ... When you speak using chunks, your brain doesn't have to work so hard. You just pull out ready-made pieces and connect them. It's like using Lego blocks instead of building everything from zero. Action tip. Start collecting 3-word and 4-word chunks you hear in English movies, podcasts, and conversations. Practice saying them fast. Chapter 4. Build your sentence muscles. Imagine trying to run a marathon without training your legs. You would collapse in 5 minutes. It's the same with speaking English fast. You need to train your sentence muscles. How? Through repetition. Pick simple sentences and repeat them again and again until your mouth moves automatically. Examples. I usually wake up at 7. I'm thinking about going to the gym. She told me that she would call. Say them slowly at first. Then say them faster. Then say them very fast. Train your mouth to trust the sentences. Chapter 5. Remove translation from your brain. One of the biggest killers of fluency is translation. If you think in your native language first, then try to change it into English, You will always be slow. You must train your brain to think directly in English. How? Here's a simple practice. Look at an object like a chair and say, "It's a chair." Look outside and say, "It's raining." Feel your mood and say, "I feel excited." No translation. Just observe and speak directly. At first, it feels weird. But if you do this every day for a few minutes, your brain will start thinking in English naturally. Chapter 6. Practice speaking with a timer. Want to become fast? Train like an athlete. Use a timer. Set 1 minute. Choose a topic like my favorite food. Start speaking non-stop for 1 minute, even if you make mistakes. Don't stop. Don't pause. Keep talking. At first, you might feel uncomfortable, but slowly, you will become faster and faster. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you push, the stronger you get. Chapter 7. Summary of Part 1. Let's quickly review. Don't think too much. Focus on ideas, not grammar. Accept mistakes. Speed is more important than perfection. Use chunks. Speak with ready-made word groups. Train your sentence muscles. Repeat sentences until they become natural. Think directly in English. Remove translation habits. Use a timer to practice. Push yourself to speak faster every day. You are now building a powerful foundation for fast English speaking. In the next part, we will go deeper. I'll show you the powerful sentence patterns and practical techniques you can use to make sentences automatically, without hesitation. Stay tuned. You are doing amazing. Quick recap. In Part 1, we talked about building the foundation. Forget about perfection. Think directly in English. Use chunks. Strengthen your sentence muscles. Now, in Part 2, we are going to level up. I'll teach you the powerful sentence patterns and smart techniques that can turn your English into a fast, natural flow. You'll discover easy patterns to create sentences instantly, how to answer questions without hesitation, how to connect ideas smoothly like native speakers. Ready? Let's jump in. Chapter 1. Understand that sentences have skeletons. Think of English sentences like the human body. The body has a skeleton, the bones that give it shape. Sentences also have a skeleton, basic structures that give them shape. If you master these structures, you can quickly dress them up with different words and create hundreds of sentences in seconds. Let's see the most common skeletons. Subject plus verb. I eat. She sleeps. They arrived. Subject plus verb plus object. I like pizza. He studies English. We watch movies. Subject plus verb plus complement. She is happy. This place looks beautiful. You seem tired. Notice, once you know these patterns, you can plug in any word. Action tip. Practice making simple skeletons with different subjects and verbs. The faster you recognize the structure, the faster you can speak. Chapter 2. Learn super patterns. Some English patterns are used in almost every conversation. These are your super patterns. Here are 5 super patterns you must master. 1. I'm used to plus noun, verb plussing. I'm used to cold weather. I'm used to waking up early. 2. It's important to plus verb. It's important to stay calm. It's important to exercise. 3. There's no point in plus verb plussing. There's no point in arguing. There's no point in worrying. 4. Would you mind plus verb plussing? Would you mind helping me? Would you mind waiting a little? 5. I have no idea plus question phrase. I have no idea what he said. I have no idea where they went. If you memorize these super patterns and practice using them, you can save a lot of thinking time when you speak. Chapter 3. Practice rapid response speaking. Here's a professional actor's trick to speaking fast. Rapid response practice. It's very simple but powerful. Here's what you do. Listen to a simple question. Answer it immediately, without thinking, even if it's short. Examples. Q. What's your favorite food? Pizza. I love it. Q. Where do you live? I live in New York. Q. What did you do yesterday? I went shopping. No pausing. No overthinking. Immediate response. This practice will train your brain to pull sentences faster. Action tip. Record yourself answering 20 simple questions every day, rapidly. Chapter 4. Learn to expand sentences. Sometimes you speak short sentences like, I like coffee. I went to work.
They are correct, but too short. If you want to sound fluent and natural, you must expand your sentences. How? Use these 3 magic tools. 1. Add adjectives. I like hot coffee. I went to a busy office. 2. Add details. I like hot coffee in the morning. I went to a busy office in downtown Chicago. 3. Add reasons. I like hot coffee because it wakes me up. I went to a busy office because I had a meeting. Now your sentences are longer, richer, and more natural, and you'll keep talking without stopping. Chapter 5. Master connector words. Fluent speakers don't just throw sentences. They connect ideas smoothly. Here are common connectors you must know. And I like coffee and tea. But I like coffee, but I prefer tea. Because I drink tea because it relaxes me. So I was tired, so I went to bed early. Although it was raining, we went outside. When you use connector words, you can link your sentences and create longer, smoother speech without thinking much. Action tip. Practice saying the sentences separately, then connect them using these words. Chapter 6. Focus on everyday topics. A big mistake many learners make is practicing complicated topics they never talk about. You don't need to talk about the economy or politics every day. Most real conversations are about simple, daily topics. Focus your practice on topics like food and drink, work and study, hobbies and sports, travel and vacation, family and friends, weather and seasons. When you practice making fast sentences about daily topics, you build real-world fluency, the kind you actually need. Chapter 7. Use easy filler words to buy time. Native speakers often use filler words to give themselves time to think, and it sounds natural. Here are easy fillers you can use. Well, ... You know, I mean ... Let me see ... Actually ... Example. Well, I think pizza is my favorite food. You know, I've been really busy lately. Use fillers when you need a second to think, without stopping the flow. Chapter 8. The shadowing technique. One of the fastest ways to build quick sentence making is shadowing. How to shadow? 1. Listen to a short English sentence from a movie, YouTube, podcast. 2. Immediately repeat it at the same speed, like an echo. 3. Try to copy the pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. At first, it's hard. You might feel you are speaking too slowly or missing words. But if you keep shadowing daily, your mouth and brain will start working faster and smoother. Shadowing equals fluency training. Action tip. Choose 1-minute clips from your favorite English show and shadow them every day. Chapter 9. Talk to yourself the smart way. You don't always need a partner to practice speaking fast. You can practice with yourself. Here's how. Describe what you are doing. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm preparing breakfast. Describe what you see. The sky looks cloudy. There's a cat on the wall. Imagine conversations. If someone asks me about my job, I'll say, talking to yourself trains your brain to form sentences quickly, naturally, and confidently, even when nobody is around. Chapter 10. Summary of Part 2. Let's review everything you learned in Part 2. Sentences have simple skeletons. Master them. Learn and use super patterns to save thinking time. Practice rapid response speaking every day. Expand your sentences using adjectives, details, and reasons. Use connector words to link ideas smoothly. Focus on practicing daily conversation topics. Use easy filler words to sound natural. Do shadowing practice to train speed and pronunciation. Talk to yourself to keep your speaking muscles strong. If you practice these techniques, you will feel a huge improvement in how quickly and confidently you can speak English. In Part 3, we'll go even deeper. You'll discover advanced habits, emotional training, and long-term strategies that will make you unstoppable in English speaking. Part 3. Build unstoppable fluency for life. Quick recap. In Part 1, you built a strong foundation, focusing on speed, not perfection. In Part 2, you mastered real sentence patterns and smart speaking techniques. Now, in Part 3, we are going to focus on long-term fluency habits, emotional mastery, and how to become a confident English speaker for life. This is where you truly transform, not just how you speak, but how you feel when you speak English. Ready for the final step? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Understand the fluency muscle rule. Think about this. When you first go to the gym and lift weights, you feel weak. Your muscles hurt. You get tired easily. But if you keep going day after day, week after week, your muscles grow stronger. You can lift more. You can run faster. Fluency is the same. It's not a gift. It's not talent. It's a muscle you build. Every time you speak English, even badly, you are lifting your fluency muscle. Every mistake, every small success, every attempt, it's exercise. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Action tip. Speak English for at least 15 minutes every single day. Treat it like brushing your teeth. Non-negotiable. Chapter 2. Set micro goals to build momentum. Big goals like I want to speak English fluently sound beautiful, but they are too big and too far away. You need micro goals, small targets you can hit every day. Examples. Today I will make 10 sentences about my morning routine. Today I will practice speaking about my favorite movie for 2 minutes. Today I will learn 3 new chunks and use them. Every time you hit a micro goal, your brain feels a small success. Small successes build confidence. Confidence builds momentum. Momentum builds fluency. Chapter 3. Fall in love with mistakes. I'll tell you a secret that 99% of learners don't know. The people who make the most mistakes are the ones who become fluent fastest. Why? Because they take more action. They practice more. They fail faster and correct faster. If you hide from mistakes, you hide from growth. If you embrace mistakes, you speed up your journey. From today, I want you to celebrate mistakes. When you make a mistake, say to yourself, "Great, that means I'm learning." Action tip. After every practice session, ask, what mistake did I make today? What did I learn from it? Turn every mistake into a teacher. Chapter 4. Create an English environment around you. Fluency is not just about practice. It's about living inside English. You need to create a language bath around you. Here's how. Change your phone and apps to English. Listen to English podcasts while doing housework. Watch movies and YouTube videos only in English. Read English news, books, or blogs daily. Talk to yourself in English about your day. If you surround yourself with English, your brain will start absorbing patterns naturally. It's like living in an English-speaking country without leaving your home. Chapter 5. Use emotional triggers to boost fluency. Here's something powerful. Emotion equals memory plus speed. When you feel strong emotions, excitement, laughter, surprise, your brain remembers better and acts faster. That's why boring textbooks make learning slow, and exciting movies, songs, or conversations make learning fast. How to use emotional triggers. Watch English shows that make you laugh like sitcoms. Listen to songs that touch your heart. Practice speaking about topics you are passionate about. Imagine funny, crazy stories while speaking English. When you connect emotion to speaking, you will remember words faster, make sentences faster, and enjoy the process 10x more. Chapter 6. Copy real conversations, not textbook English. Have you ever noticed that textbook English sounds very unnatural? Example from a textbook. Hello, Mr. Smith. How are you doing today? Real conversation? Hey, how's it going? To sound fluent, copy real conversations, not artificial textbook dialogues. Where to find real conversations? movies and TV shows, YouTube vlogs, podcast interviews, casual talk shows. Action tip: choose a real conversation, listen carefully, and mimic the natural flow, tone, and expressions. Chapter 7. Control your breathing when speaking. This is a professional speaker's secret. The way you breathe controls the way you speak. If you breathe deeply and calmly, your voice will be smooth and strong. If you breathe quickly and nervously, your voice will sound weak and rushed. When you are making fast English sentences, practice speaking while breathing slowly. Before speaking, take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Smile lightly. Then speak. You'll be amazed how much calmer and faster you sound. Chapter 8. Record, review, and improve. The mirror never lies, and neither does a recording. If you want real improvement, you must record your speaking practice. Steps. 1. Record yourself talking for 2 minutes on any topic. 2. Listen carefully. Notice your speed. Notice your pronunciation. Notice your pauses. 3. Identify one small thing to improve. 4. Practice again. Most people are scared to listen to themselves, but champions do what others avoid. Recording is the fastest mirror for your fluency. Chapter 9. Find or create speaking partners. Speaking alone is powerful, but speaking with real people is even more powerful. You don't need to find a native speaker. You just need someone who is serious about practicing English. Where can you find speaking partners? Language exchange apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, online English communities like Facebook groups, English clubs at your school, city, or online. Create your own small practice group with friends. Even 10 minutes a day talking to someone will skyrocket your speaking speed. If you can't find a partner today, talk to yourself, but keep searching. Chapter 10. Protect your fluency mindset. The biggest enemy of fluency is negative thinking. Thoughts like, I'm not good enough. I'll never be fluent. I'm just slow. These thoughts kill your energy, confidence, and motivation. You must protect your mind like a treasure. Here's how. When you feel negative, replace the thought immediately. I'm improving every day. Fluency is coming closer. Mistakes are my friends. Surround yourself with positive influences, motivational speakers, successful English learners, supportive friends. Celebrate every tiny success. Did you speak for 2 minutes without stopping? Celebrate. Did you learn a new phrase today? Celebrate. Your mindset is the engine. Protect it, fuel it, strengthen it. Chapter 11. Summary of Part 3. Let's wrap up this final part. Fluency is a muscle. Train it daily. Set small, daily goals to stay motivated. Love your mistakes. They are signs of growth. Create a full English environment around you. Use emotional triggers to speed up learning. Copy real conversation English, not textbook English. Control your breathing to control your speaking. Record yourself to track your real progress. Practice with speaking partners, if possible. Protect your mind with positive thinking and celebration. Final words. Your journey starts now. Any and everyone watching, you have the tools. You have the path. You have the strength inside you. Fluency is not a distant dream anymore. It's something you are building right now, brick by brick, word by word, sentence by sentence. It's okay to be slow today. It's okay to make mistakes today. It's okay to feel scared today. But what's not okay is giving up, because you are closer than you think. And every day you show up and practice, you are writing a new future for yourself. The future where you speak English fluently, confidently, and proudly. The world is waiting to hear your voice. Go out there and speak your heart out. You were made for greatness. Thank you for being on this journey. And remember, I'm cheering for you every step of the way.